Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back for some more Dominion 6. Last time we looked at Angkor, elephants and stuff, and they were really strong. And we did a 1v1, and we just kind of locked in Arcoscephaly for the whole game, and Dom killed him, and it was fun. Let's roll up another one. 262. That is M.A. Krewlod, Barbarian Strongholds. That seems really familiar. But I don't know if we just, like, looked at it in some game or if we... No, we didn't do this. No, we definitely didn't do this. Okay, we're doing M.A. Krewlod. Or Krewlod. What have you. No disease sites. Not in my game. It's nasty. Nasty mechanic. It sucks. For a map, let's do... Yeah, I mean, I wish Azeroth got updated, but it doesn't seem like that's happening. Not in a while. No, and he hasn't responded to that other guy. Pointed out all my issues. Alright, let's just do Volantis then. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do the old world. Last time we did this only once and it was the Disciple game. So let's try doing it without that. 143. MA. We're going to do 8 for this one. Be a little cramped. And we're doing Krewlod Barbarian Stronghold. Also known as the Wastelands, the land of the barbarians located in southwestern Antagaric, bordered by Arathia to the north and Brakata to the southeast, populated mostly by goblins, hobgoblins, and orcs, but human barbarians dwell there too. Ogres, being strong and large, take on the leadership in small towns of Krewlod, but nobody has more influence and power than the Cyclops. These one-eyed giants have sacred status among the barbarians, and their every wish is interpreted as an order by the lesser races. So yeah, this is another one of those Heroes of Might and Magic nations. We have goblins, hobgoblins, orcs, ogres, and cyclops. Strong melee troops, weak ranged troops, sacred cyclops. Sounds similar to what we just did. We get fire, air, water, earth, nature, astral. Oh man, oh shit. Moderate pretty standard forts. Half-orc infiltrator with spy, stealth 50. Goblin lord, 50 leadership. Wasteland survival, orc chieftain, 70 leadership, yada yada. Wolf raider, 50 leadership, pillager 2 with 20 map move. Ogre chieftain, 100 leadership. That's where I look. That's what I look for. Yeah. Goblin battle mage. +2 to fire, air, water, or earth. 20% for another fire, air, water, earth. 125 gold for just all usable mages. Very nice, but 0 protection is a little rough. Goblin Shaman has Nature 1, Holy 1, 20% for another nature. Healer 1's kind of nice. You know. Ogre Mage Apprentice. Fire 1, Air 1, Nature 1, and then Fire, Air, Water, Earth. Well, they're more survivable, right? They have 7 protection, natural, and 26 hit points. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Ogre Mage, 4 recruitment points, 2 fire, 1 air, 2 nature, and then +1 to fire, air, water, earth, And then air, water, earth, 20% for a nature. Yeah, so it's a very usable mage, isn't it? Tricky though, because it doesn't, like, I mean, we have no natural resistance to anything, so hard to say. I think we'd be looking just towards buffs. Fire doesn't have a whole lot, but nature, yeah. You know, I love my precious battlefield-wide buffs, but with stuff like these guys, you're probably just looking at spamming a lot of, like, mid-tier AoE stuff. And then the Cyclops King, cap only. Astral 3, Holy 2, and then +2 to Fire or Earth. Sacred, of course. Fear Aura 5, Fortune Teller 5. 45 hit points, 6 natural protection, 13 defense, 14 attack, 18 MR, 50 morale. Yeah, he could thug. He could be a little thug boy. Huh. Units. We have a goblin. It's a goblin. It does have 12 defense with a parry 4 shield. But, yeah. Hobgoblin. Formation Fighter 2. 11 protection, 12 defense with a parry 4 shield. 17 damage on the mace. It's a usable unit if this is something that you were interested in doing, I guess. You do have a lot of mages that could do a lot of buffs, and these are 4 to a square. So I guess late game you have 30 mages along, and they're casting, you know, Soldiers of Steel, Giant Strength Warriors, Furious Warriors, Fog Warriors, Gift of Formlessness. I mean, just boatloads of buffs on everything. Then it's like, yeah, I guess you got hundreds of really good soldiers. Or pretty good soldiers, at least. Ogre Brawler, on the other hand. 26 hit points, size 4. 11 protection, 10 defense. With Berserker +3. 29 damage, Great Club. It's a flanker. It's okay. You're going to lose them to arrows and shit. You know, they can get cut down pretty easily. By, like, heavy infantry sort of stuff. They'll get some kills for sure, but... I don't know. Ogre Raider, however, gets a lot more armor. 26 hit points, 18 protection. Granted... Oh, that's... Yeah, they have 7 natural, right. So 18 on the body, 20 on the head. Pretty good. 13 defense with a parry 4 shield is also solid. And a spiked club, 12 attack, 22 damage. Yeah, that's probably where I would step in and start recruiting. Wolf Riders. Light Cav with broadswords. No charge bonus. No helmets. 16 defense with a parry 4 shield. 10 hit points. Dire Wolf. No armor. 7 protection. 19 hit points. 12 defense. Yeah, it's a light cav. And it's tough to really want to buy these. You know you're going to lose them. And Cyclops Hunter. Sacred. 40 hit points. Size 6. 6 protection. 9 defense. 13 MR. 14 morale. 18 damage fist, and range 20 rock for 35. Yeah, it's a tricky thing with 5 ammunition, range 20. It's like hard for them to actually use all that. But size 6, and these being size 4, means that you could have these up front. They throw probably 2 or 3 times, depends on the enemy's speed. And then contact is made. They're in melee. Ideally, right as these guys step in alongside them from behind to fill in all the gaps. And then, you know, then all the damage happens in melee. That would be the ideal situation between those two. But you could also just get Cyclops Warriors with 17 protection, 20 on the head, 14 defense with a parry 4 shield, 40 hit points, 24 damage, spike club, length 2. And with a working man's bless, I mean, you can have 17, 18 defense with blood surge and stuff. And defense skill, 16, 17 attack, 27 damage or so. Yeah, I mean, they're pricey, though. 80 gold is not cheap at all. It's a scales nation, I guess, because it's like... I mean, you could hell bless these, I suppose. You could. We could take an Awake Pretender, go for a hell bless, just build Cyclops Warriors, and make them really just terrifying. Conjuration. We have Greater Rock. You get one of them for 4 nature gems. I don't know what it looks like. Behemoth. 1 for 3 nature gems. Can tear steel plate like paper. Thunderbirds. You get 4 plus 1/2 for 16 air gems. Ancient Behemoth for 4 nature gems. Yep. Spellscar Ritual. Seems kind of familiar. I wonder if we played some other Krewlod or something. Yep, whole lot of nothing there. Enchantment. Nothing. Thaumaturgy. Nothing. Oh, Mass Bloodlust. Empowers the whole army with extra strength and bloodlust. Holy shit. 3 fire, 1 fire gem. What a beautiful spell. Unfortunately, you have to go down to Thaumaturgy 8 for that shit. Which, there's not much else down there. For our purposes, Blood magic. Divine. Okay. Yeah, so I'm tempted to just do something different here. Because we could do the normal option, like we just did, and we could just get Cyclops Warriors with like a good working man's bless, and maybe fill in the gaps with some Ogre Raiders, and go big scales, and imprisoned, and blah, blah, blah. Done it 1,000 times. But let's be different. I mean, I'm also tempted to just go for like Orcs. Or Hobgoblins. Go for Hobgoblins, make hundreds of them, and do a bunch of buffs from all our Goblin Battle Mages, and just Goblin Supremacy. We don't need any Cyclops or Ogres. It's all Goblins. Well, Hobgoblins. But it might be fun. Because these guys, especially if we get Earth on them, can lead just packs of 5 of these, and you throw out, Body Ethereal on all of them, and, like, Iron Skin, Temper Armor, and Gift of Giant Strength, and then you just, and Bless, and then you just stomp. It sounds fun. So I think we're going to go with an Awake Pretender and like just a Hell Bless. Elder Behemoth. Earth Nature. Fear 8. With 2 Behemoth Claws, 28 damage. Armor Piercing, and Breaks Armor. 18 Natural Protection. He can equip full gear slots. Shockingly. Size 8, 120. He would be okay. Not amazing, but okay. It's not much clear, 2 claw attacks and a fear aura. Not amazing. 2-headed rock. That's awe 3. Recuperation built in is kind of nice. Air, nature, talents, 2 beaks. Can fly to the rear, which is kind of nice, but 11 protection with no armor slot. Eh. Ghost Behemoth. Earth 1, Death 2, Amphibious, Fear 5, Cold resist, Poison resist, Chill 3, Ethereal. Spirit form, though. It was 0 protection, 65 hit points. Fuck off. Yeah, I think we want to just go... Oh, I don't know. Armor's not bad. Especially if you take nature. He already has regen built in and a fear aura built in. Cold, poison resist. Yeah, if we just go down enchantment. Or alteration 4 and then enchantment 6. Get foul vapors. Basically solos everything. I mean, he only has 15 natural protection, but we're going to take hard skin. Yeah. So let's just figure out what the bless we want before we do anything else. So we want nature 4 or 5. We need earth big. We're probably going to go larger, right? We're already 1 to a square anyways. So we may as well get an extra, like, 13 hit points out of it. The larger, hard skin. And then we definitely want Blood Surge, right? So if you're starting to get kind of pricey here, even with the Hell Bless, I wonder if I shouldn't just take fire and we go attack, defense, straight up. Or you go all the way to regen. Yeah, but they need attack. I mean, defense, yeah, I guess we can't really worry about too much. But they need attack. Oh yeah, and we have to be awake. Jesus. That is a hell bless, no doubt about it. That is painful, to say the least. Is larger worth 7 bless points for 12 hit points? Well, it doesn't just add that, right? It adds 3 strength, -1 defense. They do get the 27 damage instead. That does help. But we could take a lot of other stuff other than that. Like, we could take Unbreakable. Or Recuperation. Does he have it? No, he doesn't have Recuperation either. So, yeah, we probably go for Recuperation instead. And another attack. Or what's their encumbrance? 6. Alright, Reinvigoration. It's not much of a Hell Bless, really. Hard Skin is doing a lot of heavy lifting here. But it is good. 11. Yeah. I mean, 11 plus 13, they're going to have like 22 protection or something like that. 21 or something. That's pretty good. And it's nice to have on him. Recuperation's nice to have on him. Hard Skin, I mean, it's damn good for him. Don't get me wrong. Because with the Earth buff of having 3 Earth, he'll be at 23 natural protection before any buffs. That's really damn strong for an Awake Expander. Yeah, all right. Volsung. And we're playing on the old world with 8. Let's just go 12. I don't want to get. I want to stick basically to one continent, and maybe dip into the middle or something. But I'm really worried we're gonna have to win on like multiple wars. Okay, we're up here, complete opposite side of the map. This will be swell. He already has regen, so I guess he doesn't need more to go out. So I suppose best thing he could hope for is just Quicken Self and Personal Stone Skin. We want Moss Body, but, you know, take what we can get. It's a good price on a mage. Give you that. Yeesh. Barbarians or heavy cav? Fuck. Well, neither one's super appealing, is it? Yeah, we're still gonna wait. And if I had to pick one for our army to go at, it would be barbarians. That amount of heavy cav is quite bad. I don't have a lot of confidence, but we'll see. Somebody's got to do it. Oh, that was real swell. Great accurate axes there. Zephyron the Goblin King. Great. You're going to research for the rest of your life, my friend. And I will hardly ever tell the difference between you and a random mage. Oh, I think I lost one of them, maybe? Yep. Okay. Well, that's good. We're gonna want to get a Cyclops King soon. And yeah, I mean, I really only need 5 of these things, theoretically. We have Alteration 2, so you could go Personal Stone Skin and Quicken Self. I don't think you benefit from Enlarge, as far as I understand. Alright, let's see him. This is some slow expansion. Now, I don't think he's in... I think he's in our dominion, so... Yeah, you can do alright, but... All this fucking mountain shit. No, we don't want to do barbarians. Stop it with the barbarians. And yeah, we picked Cold Skit. Man, this map is so fucking shitty. We can't play on this map. You can't have this, dude. Look at that. This is insane. You can't do this. Unless you're going to remove temperature scales from the game, you cannot do this. This bones me so hard because this counts as all my territory. It's insane. So we gotta go here. 1, 2. Oh, God. 3, 4. And this is in the mountains. Don't ever take heat scales or cold scales on this map. Except here you want cold scales so you can this is such a shitty map. Let's just start over. This is fucking garbage. Such a bad map. Just playing Volantis like a real man. Uh-huh. I don't remember exactly what we had. It was something. We had reinvigoration, we had hard skin, we had recuperation, we had attack, and we had attack. And then we did... Maybe it was that. Like cold too. Or it was like... It was really bad because we did this. I think we can do 4. We only need nature 5, earth 6. Yeah, okay. Unless you want to do Dominion 3 for Order 0. Could help with money. Or we could take Drain 1. Okay, Drain 1. Boy oh boy. Okay, much better. Not the shaman. Battle mage. You could probably... Yeah, you could probably do this. Okay. Much better. Much, much better. How much he can handle beyond that? Hard to say. Guess we'll find out. You have Alteration 2 already, so go, go, go. Extra magic scale. Helped out. Be gone. Be gone from me. Right, so Yeah, 15 plus 3 is 18 plus 5 is 23. Then, yeah, we don't have the really good thing. We can get up to 28 with stone skin. It's pretty good with temper flesh and moss body. Well, that was the limit of that. Die, fools! Giant snake cares not for you. Yeah, mainly just interested in money and look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. 5. Oh my god, it's gonna be a lightning fast game. Done by dinner. Yeah, let's go ahead and get one of these in. Why not? And it even cuts that off there nicely. Is there an aquatic nation? No. No, that's Vori. Pankot, Nibelheim, Heiju. Heiju can definitely do some water. They encourage it. Yeah, you'd think he's taking a lot of damage and he's really hurting. But he's not. Well, fucking when they roll 29, gets 16 damage there. I suppose that can happen. But yeah, no, most of that is just very little. Nothing. 3 points. Just regenning. All right, so that's the thing. That's the guy. That's the guy. But he kind of has to wait. I made him a little too soon. I mean, I really don't need. I mean, eventually, I guess you can just send in 100 Cyclops warriors. But I'd rather. I don't know what I'd rather have. I mean, we have money. Warring tribes. Yeah, I mean, go there and build a lab, I suppose. Take more research off. Ow. Seemed like it hurt, unless there was a lot of zeros popping up. Just, you see numbers. A lot of numbers. But he's fine. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Now we have Moss Body and Personal Iron Skin instead. And that's pretty good. That popped instantly, didn't it? Got routed. Wow, what are the odds that popped that quickly? They hit that hard? I guess 22, yeah. It can. Very much can. Well, you know, you're fine, so get back in there. Okay. Yeah, I just want to get more money, get more labs, get more research, and then win. There you go. That's much more like it. Moss Body, baby. Negated 15 points of damage. It negated exactly 15? That's crazy. No, I think it just always says that. Okay. Yeah. Moss Body good. Moss Body good buddy, as I always say. Ooh. Yeah, not bad. Nibelungheim is right there. Now, I don't need both of these, theoretically, but I like options. Mantilia right next to me, huh? He's probably not gonna like me here, but what will he do about it is the question. Yep. Yep, slow roll research, but now we can get more battle mages. He accepted. Well, maybe he doesn't consider water to be like, you know, it's just par for the course kind of thing. I don't know. Pretty good. Pretty good. And yeah, I mean, it helps to have two separate armies or two separate, you know, groups traversing the map together. Heavy infantry, heavy cavalry, light cavalry with 3 cave drakes, some wyverns. The wyverns are pretty annoying because they'll swoop down immediately. I think if I was going to pick something to do first, it would be Moss Body. We'll do that. It's iffy. I mean, interrupting all my buffs combined with not in Dominion, combined with heavy cav. Probably just want to wait. Yeah, we'll just wait. Shaman or two to start building temples. Moss Body so good. What are their stats, by the way? 20 protection. 20 protection with 40 hit points. And recuperation. Yeah, I mean, they're not insanely good. Not insanely good, but they're pretty good. Did get enchantment 4 now. Which means that this guy could cast Stone Skin, but the problem is... No, he really needs, like, group Iron Skin or something, like... Area effect 1 when they're 1 to a square. That's not good. So he needs Gift of Giant Strength, group Stone Skin, or group Iron Skin. Yeah, just needs a little bit more than that, I think. Unfortunate. Even if you have 2 of them together, I guess you could just send 2 of these guys with 5. They probably would buff everything then. I guess that's maybe viable. That's a little scarier. Luckily, he's size 10, even though he doesn't look it. Good. Good. Oh, why did I make an orc chieftain? I thought I was making the shaman. I'm an idiot. Alright, it's in our dominion. That's good. If by some miracle we do get that off, then we also want to cast Temper Flesh and Personal Regen. Pretty damn impressive, I gotta say. He did get Moss Body off, but it popped instantly. So that was all just raw stats, baby. Well done. Well, that's 2. Throne of Dreams. Excellent. Yeah, let's get the third one. Might be the fastest Volanus game we've ever had. Usually it's pretty epic. I only put in 10 thrones. We just got absurdly lucky. And they're all easy. I don't know what to think. This guy doesn't have Earth. Well, he could just cast Body Ethereal 5 times. That's true. So if he casts... Yeah, but really we just want to wait for group. By the time I get all this, like, the game's gonna be over. Okay. Battle in Panuonia. The third throne. Now I got all his buffs off. Good luck. Yeah, like that. Long live the king of old. The king of the mountain, his host rise to claim what once was their domain. And he got it, no doubt. Meanwhile, I got my third throne. Just your fucking awake expander. Yeah, single player, man. Single player. Okay. Yeah, you know, yeah, you know. Well, I mean, we have group stone skin now and summon earth power. So we can at least do that a couple times. And gift of giant strength a couple times. And then he can just do body ethereal 5 times. It's a lot of fatigue, isn't it? This is all a lot of fatigue. It's 30 fatigue. Well, he's got 3 astral, though. Alright, let's test it. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, we just like watching our pretender do stuff. Pretty good. Pretty good. Ooh, that could be bad. We weren't counting on that. Yeah, and he brought in Jotun's Spearman with 25 piercing damage. Alright, that was the worst case. Awesome. But it doesn't really matter, does it? Unless I can't take this last one. Turns out I can take the last one. Yep. And that is... game. Wow. Wow, 50 minutes, start to finish. And we restarted. Well, there you go. All you need is a pretender, a monster, and just win. You know, real simple stuff. You don't need to make a single damn unit. Just some mages to research a few things, and you're done. Fuck, I could have taken the 5th one. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I mean, it's an interesting... We've never done that. We've never done that, at least. We've never had just an expander pretender take all 4 thrones without, like... I mean, how many battles did we win with an army? Like, what? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nah, we won more than that. We won, like, 6 or something. It was something. Yeah. We did get lucky with placement, obviously very lucky, and we got lucky with the contents of the thrones. But yeah, there you go. It can happen. That is the gold star speed run, I guess. Could have been even faster, really. Yeah, I mean, I didn't give Krewlod much of a chance, I guess. But I'm gonna let it stand. I mean that's Krewlod. That's my thoughts on it. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, I kind of have to go. I was gonna pause, but I was like, well, maybe I just win. So yeah, I just won. So I guess that's it. You know, there's always time for more in the future, but that's our speed run. That might be our speed run record, actually. Turn 27, 50 minutes. I mean, it really was like... That was like a 20-minute game or something. But alright, my name is Mangg. Game watching has been Dominion 6. See you fine folks next time.